We can climb into our sneakers right now and not only wear them for spring, but wear them for summer. But when you climb into this Revitalign, an orthotic footbed awaits you. So Ellen, you are standing with arch support.
I feel it.
Oh, and she feels it. She's got a deep heel cup that's cradling her foot. And then she has cushioning and padding all around her ankle and behind her heel. And then Ellen, if you just lift your shoe up and show the bottom, it even has this neat design. So we're ready for all the looks of spring and summer, because that's gonna give you a little bit of traction. $90 comparably speaking. QVC got you to $60. Exclusive, by the way, to our store. You won't find them anywhere else. A $90 easy pay in many a fun color choice. We even have sizes 5 through 12, whole and half, medium and wide. At this point, I think over 27,000 orders have been placed. So let's start with what's been really popular tonight in PM style. Please look at this white sneaker and look at it really good. It's what I've been sporting all night. You get a white canvas upper. In the portions where you see the toe fabric and the rim right here around the laces, which by the way are bungee style and you don't untie them or tie them on. This is all done in suede. So the suede is tan. The body of the shoe, the upper, is white canvas. You have these fun, pretty little stripes here. And then the back is where it's at. If you love fashion, if you love style, you don't want this sneaker, you need this sneaker. From sweatshirts to t-shirts to blouses and more. White laces. Then if you move over here, if I spin our table, you will find mauve shadow. Mauve is very tonal. The laces are dyed to match. The suede portions are dyed to match the canvas. And even the stripes really are just a variety of mauve. Pretty, fun, wear it with whatever you want, but I love it with the idea of denim. Red has been very popular this evening, especially if you're gonna go shopping for our Denim & Company sweatshirt. There's only 1,600 to go around. Red has red suede, red canvas, red, white, and blue on the stripes, and white laces. Then I'm gonna move you over to driftwood. Jackie changed, but a while back she had this on and she really liked the neutral of it. So driftwood is driftwood portions of suede, driftwood canvas, driftwood laces, and then driftwood stripes. You've got denim. Denim is really neat. They did a little texture story here where there's more interest in the canvas here, so it really does look like denim. You've got your suede portions, your white laces, and if I turn that around a little bit more, or I'll just grab it with my hand, you're gonna see lots of whites and creams and shades of blue in there. And then join me at the top of this little table, and you will see black laces, black suede, faded black canvas, and on the side here, many different stripe colors that include different shades of creamy vanilla to blue. Remember, inside you've got an orthotic footbed. So when you give yourself proper alignment, you give yourself energy for the day, stability for the day. You don't have to sit down, you have to go home, and most importantly, you don't wake up the next day with the aches and the pains because you wore bad shoes the day that you were out having fun adventures. We are the only store with this exact style. And last year, we did something similar. We did a canvas upper. We did this bottom that's from the Malibu collection, and you fell in love with it. So please, at this point, let those orders come on in, or you're gonna miss out on the color that you prefer and the size that you need. I always find with shoes, it's not like a shirt. Oh, the small's gone, I'll just wear the medium now. If the 8's gone, and that's what you needed, you're not gonna go down to a 7.5 or up to an 8.5. That's why you always have to shop sooner for shoes, especially when they should have been 90 and we're at 60 instead. So Dr. Nick is going to take us shopping tonight. We always appreciate Dr. Nick. He taught me that there are 26 bones in our foot. He taught me some of the names, but I've already forgotten, which is why I am not the doctor, and he is the doctor. So he's going to guide us through, of course, the tour of what the shoe looks like, but more importantly, why our bodies and our feet really need a Revitalign footbed. And we do it all today for $60 instead of $90.
Now, and what a wonderful introduction to the brand. If you're not familiar with Revitalign, we have been creating orthotics, which are inserts that go into a shoe that help with alignment, to put all those bones into alignment.
All 26 of them.
And to also offer that support. So over those 50 years, we've created an insole that is for any foot type. So a lot of times, Amy, you and I were talking about it earlier, I don't know if I need an orthotic. This is actually a support for any foot type with immediate break-in time. And then our full contact comfort footbed begins the second the heel hits the ground. Your heel is met by a deep heel cup that cradles and aligns the heel. Then as the foot comes completely down on the ground, the inside of the foot and the outside of the foot, inner and outer arch is supported and guided as you push through to toe off where your foot is met by our metatarsal dome, which is another area that relieves stress and strain from the ball of the foot. It's a little pad that goes a long way. And what is happening, this is called a thermographic, so it shows where the foot is being supported. On the left-hand side, this is a foot with a regular footbed, and you can see the lack of color on the inner and outer arch and the lack of heel being supported.
Yes.
I mean, every step you take, that heel's not being supported. So then you look at ours. It's the perfect silhouette of a foot, meaning that full contact is being supported, the entire foot. But then, Amy, look at what the metatarsal dome does. It actually, if you look at the blue color where that is a sign of relief of pressure, it's going from the heel all the way to the big toe. I mean, it's
and
pretty
you'll feel
awesome.
the difference. So when you wear this sneaker, because I said this during my first presentation, sometimes we think it's a sneaker, it'll be comfy. No, sneakers are not all just automatically comfortable. You want that extra cushioning and padding. You want that arch support and that deep heel cup, because that's what truly gets you through the day and gets you through the errands and gets you through the fun and then time for more fun after. I mean, not only does it feel good, but it looks good too. So don't wait. One day at retail they're gonna be 90. QVC has them for 60. I've got the mauve in my hand. That one has the dye to match laces. Here's your red choice, and if you go for red, that one we pot with the white laces. That one is getting limited. There's only about 1,500 to go around in the red. Driftwood in Dr. Nick's hand, that's tonal, meaning the laces are dyed to match. Black, I don't want to call it tonal because you can see the suede is pitch black, but the canvas is a lighter black. The laces are dyed to match. White is a knockout. I mean, if you are a fashion lover and you're looking for fashion sneakers that are good for your body, you want the white with the silver in the back and the tan in the suede portions and the white canvas with the pretty spring stripes. And then we have the denim, and I'm telling you, we know now, denim on denim is still the big thing in the fashion world. So to get your denim looking shoe with your denim jeans and your tops, that's a great choice. You know, Dr. Nick, I'm gonna bring Jackie and Morgan out. Oh, Morgan, you're in the flag sweatshirt, yay. I mean, this is what spring looks like, right? This is even what summer could look like if we wanted to get into our tanks, our short sleeves, and our shorts. But what we're not gonna do anymore is the socks and the boots and the heavy winter shoes. We wanna lighten up the look.
It does, and also going sockless, every single one of our insoles has our antimicrobial lining, which can decrease bacterial buildup, which can help with discomfort. It can also help with odor.
Yeah, right.
That
So
can
nobody's going to
sometimes
take their shoes off, and the world's not going to look at them and go, ooh, what does that smell?
Put them back. Put them back. Put them back up. But the beautiful pull tab, you had mentioned the lacings being elastic, so that allows, you can see as Jackie moves her foot up and down, the shoe's going to move with you. Directly on her foot, the tongue is very well padded. Around the back of the heel is a soft leather against it, and the padding, the opening of the shoe is actually padded all around. So, and I'm sorry, the word is suede on the back of the heel area.
Leather,
Leather,
suede, we
suede,
said a good word. Either way, we're like, ooh, that sounds nice.
Yeah.
I didn't find that there was any break-in time. You know, sometimes with new shoes, you feel like, oh, they're not working for me. I climbed into these tonight. I did like using my little toe loop. I lifted up the wrong foot. So that did help me get into them. I preferred that toe loop. But I find that they instantly feel like you were living in them for years. And look at our outfits here. They're not athletic. You know, I know Morgan and I are in a sweatshirt that we can't wait to show you. But like Jackie, you're in that nice sweatshirt and my pant from Studio Park. This is not a sneaker that screams athletic. This is not a sneaker that screams walking shoe. This is a fashion sneaker.
Yeah, it's a street sneaker with that beautiful cup outsole, the cup sole bottom, which oftentimes, Amy, when you do see this, and you know, I love seeing the models moving their feet because our cup sole outsole is flexible. So you can see the toes move. You're not gonna have that fatigue because instead of being a full like rubber solid rock bottom, we actually core out the middle, if you can imagine, fill it with EVA, which is the soft material that absorbs all the shock in a running shoe.
Well,
so you're
at this
getting
point,
that.
Dr. Nick, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Finish that thought. I didn't
No,
realize. No, you go ahead. Finish your thought. What were you
No,
saying?
I was just saying, a lot of times when you get a shoe like this, you mentioned when you put it on,
Yeah.
immediately broken in.
Yep.
Sometimes this style, it's like, you got to earn it. but
Not with
this
this
one,
one.
immediate break in
Yeah,
time.
I mean, they're so comfortable. 28,000 orders placed today. Just a kind reminder, our today's special value means today. Like
Yeah.
today's the only day to get them for under 60, and we're the only store with them. I'm gonna spin the wheel again. We'll go over all the color choices. We can talk about the orthotic footbed again, because if you're looking for a shoe that has it all, this has it all. It has A+ style. It has A+ comfort. It has an A+ orthotic footbed. Mauve, if you look at mauve, it is all mauve, from the laces to the suede to the canvas, even the little stripes on the side here, minus the little white touch. They're really like done in all purples and pinks to go with the mauve theme. Red is very different than that. Obviously it's red, but what I mean by that is it has white laces. There's a contrast here between the red canvas and the red suede portions. And on the side stripe here, like oatmeal tan colors with navy. If you are patiently waiting for the Denim & Company sweatshirt, I'm telling you, this shoe is going to work with so many of those sweatshirts. There's fewer than 1,400 in the red, by the way. Here's your driftwood choice. Driftwood is that shoe that will work with all of our outfits. The laces match, the suede and the canvas match, and on the side you have really just whites and creams and tans. Denim is just such a great choice. Another fashion lover choice. So your suedes are done in one portion of blue. The canvas has all this striation to it, so like a texture story here that really does look like denim. White laces, and then the side here is all shades of blue and white and like a little bit of a dose of like a tan here. And then we move to my white, which again continues to be popular in PM style. It's the silver. I mean, that just makes it look so expensive to have that silver on the background. There's a little bit of pink in here, a gray that runs through here to match back to the silver. And then I do love the idea of all the suedes being done in like a camel tan, and then the canvas being that pure white. And then Dr. Nick has the black in his hand. That is going to be darker portions of black in the suede with dyed to match black laces. And then your stripes here are grays and vanillas and like sky blue colors. You can't go wrong, so just choose whatever you find best for you. And then Dr. Nick, to remind everybody about what's waiting them inside.
Right.
I mean, just your inserts alone can cost over $30. Here's those inserts and a great shoe.
Yeah, and the fact that you're getting that technology to stabilize your foot. When your heel hits the ground, we go to work, read and react to your foot type. That deep heel cup cradles and aligns the heel and guides you down into our medial and lateral, meaning inside and outside of the foot, orthotic grade support system. Then that green icon, as you lead in to toe off it, to push off, that green icon is our metatarsal dome. It's another area of cushioning and support that just allow you to move. You know, fancy watches, 10,000 steps. Why not see when you see this is our thermal graphic. You see the full silhouette of the foot, Amy. You also see the blue coloring showing the relief of pressure. So to build that into it, to have a street sneaker, cup sole, outsole, soft canvas, immediate break-in time, and not only that, incredibly light.
Yeah.
When you have these on your feet, and it's just it makes me happy. A couple of reasons. One, APMA, of which I'm a member of, recommend this shoe, but also the fact that this, with the orthotic built in, is actually considered a medical product. So if you have an arrangement with your insurance company for an HSA or an FSA reimbursement, you can purchase it off of QVC,
Okay.
reach out to your insurance, and possibly submit the receipts. So,
Awesome. Good to know.
So as a doctor, I'm just like, I'm on board.
Yeah, right? I mean, it's a brand that we've loved for
Yeah,
years here at
it's beautiful.
QVC. I will tell you, I love Revitalign this time of year even more.
Yeah.
Because whatever the styles you bring us, they look like what I would find out in the beach boutiques. They're exactly what's relevant to the world of department store shopping on a high-end level. They just happen to have that extra benefit of the orthotic footbed. So choose mauve or white with a splash of silver. Denim, you've got driftwood coming around, you've got the red, which is popular and limited, and then the black. A673927, getting close to 30,000 orders placed today. Dr. Nick, before you leave, I gotta ask, the bracelet, is there a story behind the bracelet?
Oh,
Somebody make that for you?
This is my daughter, Macy, and you know, anything that she makes me, I'm gonna wear.
I had
so,
a feeling that was from one of the
this
girls.
is definitely, I mean,
Macy's bracelet. It looks fabulous.
Quite intricate detail.
We'll ask her if she's up for starting her own bracelet brand here
All
at
right,
QVC.
we'll do it.
Get it
We'll
on
do
easy
it.
pay for
I would
everybody.
love it, Amy.
Thanks,
you.
Dr. Nick.
Great to see you.
It's time! We waited almost the entire show to finally